Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Oakbridge. I wasn't gonna do a video on this. However, something interesting I found in the mod hub I think we should give a test out to, and also no, still a bit of an issue with that on the thumbstick on the farmstick. It is better. I've plugged it into the back of the PS5, whereas before it was off a hub which was plugged in via the USB-C, so fairly annoying. But anywho, side note that so I thought, let's do the big cultivating contract, but we'll get a couple of workers on it. So I've leased another cultivator, and I thought, let's give a go of these grass rollers. Now, I might have a bit of an issue setting these up, if I'm honest, but a little bit forward maybe. No. Why? Why? Okay, that's not going to work then, is it? Interesting. I thought that would have connected to that front bit for us to just move with, but okay. In that instance, we can at least attempt to move these and see if we can roll our grass. I wouldn't normally do something like this. Hold on a minute. No. Yes, there's a bit of a problem, isn't it? I thought we would be able to okay, so let's pull it back then for a moment. That's not very good. Could be a bit of faffing about here. There is other jobs and things I was going to do as well, but I thought this would be quite interesting to do. I think really the next bit of work hopefully is going to be July time, but you know, we do have much things that need doing in between. Now this is going to work like a twin axle dollied trailer, which I'm not good with. That one on there, and then no. Come on, I should get that. Yes, off we go. Very disappointed that doesn't fit on there. We can get down here. Can we get through a gate? I guess I know what I should do really is I'll tell you what I will do is get a worker started on the other cultivator, try and have a race against them, see if I can get my daily chores done while they're getting that contract done. We could do the rock breaking as well actually, couldn't I? Yeah, get that done at some point. This is 6 meters now essentially, so this should be pretty quick and easy to do. Cost a little bit to get in, but if I just pull up, ooh, I do like the look of this roller. It's small, but I mean they're £5 a pop, but I like them. They look, and that looks great. Surprised there's not more of these homemade rollers, because it's essentially just a barrel, isn't it? So I will go and get the cultivator. Leave them open for now, I'm going to be coming back in a bit. Get the cultivator, go and set that off at the field, and then I'll come back and we'll see how difficult it is to get the rollers in on our meadows, grass fields, because we can't use them on meadows. Shall see you shortly. Right, I'm back. What are we at? 10 o'clock. That's alright. We need... I've never used this sort of setup before. I would like to think... Yeah, it doesn't look like that's going to fit to me if I'm levelling with you. No, that's not going to work, is it? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Got myself in a bit of a tiz. I thought I'd better record this bit. Right, let's swing it round somewhere here. Yes. Right, can we get it through the other bit then? That's going to be a problem. This is just going to be a problem, isn't it? There's no... That's not going to work either. Okay. So, unfortunately, this is going to have to be done individually. Well, that's not very good, is it? Because that takes ages. If I drop that one, can I get through? Yeah. And then how am I going to get up through that bit? Dear. Should I go straight to the top? No. Let's go round. It's not unfolded, so I'm hoping it's... Watch out, Godfrey, every time. really close in on that wall. Ah, we'll be alright, I think. Yes. Swing this round hither. And drop that one. I'm saying this is a bit of a faff, but in a realistic world, this is sort of what you do. The only thing is, I would have expected you to be able to be a middle pin hitch that you can chain them together in a long run. Just pull in here and then spin it around. Watch out for the local cowboy. Cowboy Chris, we call him. His name's David, but in the pub, when we say Chris, he doesn't realise we're talking about him. And then, right. I'm getting as close in as possible. You can probably hear my steering wheel going mental as I'm being rather vociferous with it. Like I'm playing Forza. Come on. Oh, why are you gone out that way? Stop pulling out and away. Okay. If I can drag it really close to it. There, that looks good. Come on. Come on. There you go. Now, all three of them unfolded. Check the ground, 50% fertilised, 70% yield bonus. And away we go. Let's see what happens. Not really seeing anything happening. At all. We don't need to lower it, do we? Oh, it is done something. So it's working. Oh, you might just be able to see the darkness on the ground. So it does work. Alright, these guys are 18% done on that field already. I was not expecting that. Probably would help if I can get as much of this. Do I do some sort of speeded up video of this, because it's not going to look very good, is it? I could just do one of the fabled shortened episodes that I often talk about and never do. It is working though. I'm an absolute pig to get it all through the next field as well, aren't I? And if I can sneak that bit. Oh dear, I just lost a bit of that. Ooh. That was not good. Best if I probably try and keep it that way. What we at? This needs the suicide knob on the steering wheel for it. I'm going to have to try this sort of tactic. I won't speed it up. I'll come back to you and we'll have a check-in when I have some sort of progress to report. I'm not going to make that. Or am I? I am. Yeah, I've got space for manoeuvring now, so it's fine. I'll come back to you with a status update shortly. Me again. Oh, I can't see now. So it's 12 o'clock. I'm pretty much doing 4 metre widths because I'm almost running my tyres alongside the last run. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it very clearly on your screens, but from my point of view it is rather difficult to see where I'm going. It's not too bad on certain angles, it's not too bad. Certain angles it's horrendous. However, I suppose top down is not too bad. I don't know how you would do this from in cab, because no, you can't see anything there. But I just thought I'd check in because it's all going pretty well. Actually, 12 o'clock, we're well cracking through this. The field didn't take very long at all, really. I did lose a little bit of crop whilst trying to move them around, but I'll show you in a minute why I'm not that bothered about that. But yeah, it's going pretty well. The workers are 45% done on theirs, so that they're tinkering along pretty well. I'm surprised at that because it's a big paying contract. That's going to have us up on some good monies, in fact. I don't know if we'll be able to see it from here. Let me get this lined up. Whee! Goddamn farmstick. I've got some patches there that the hail has gotten into, so we've lost a bit of crop on that. So just taking the odd corners off fields isn't too big a worry for me, really. I'll tell you what I might do. I think I'm going to take that. That's much better from a top down. Old school GTA style. Much better to see. But again, how you would do this in cab, I've no idea. Oh, I suppose you'd use GPS, wouldn't you? He works out just as he's getting towards the end of the last field. Excellent. Genius. But would I, if we were going longer than the end of this year, I would possibly be tempted to buy them, only because it's the only grass rollers. I like the idea of pushing the young stalks back to get the nutrients in the ground. I like that. And I think it fits. It's a good system to work on a vintage game. Obviously you've got new modern grass rollers, because obviously they do roll the grass, it grows back stronger. It is a real world thing. But I'm quite happy I've done it. I don't think but it's 15 grand outlay, that's the thing. These are £5 a pop if we wanted to buy them. I don't know why they're so expensive. So we won't be buying them. But I just thought, I mean, I could have just sprayed the grass, but I thought let's give them a good old roll. And have a look, see how it works, how these work basically. And I'm pleased, quite satisfied. Moving these in and out of gates, by the way, is much easier with a control pad than it is with a steering wheel and pedals, or the thrustmaster farmstick that seems to be all over the place. But yeah, this is working quite well. I think I'll whip these back, have a look at what other contracts there are to do, and I shall see you for a bit more contract work. I'm hoping that rock breaking's still there, because we've got the rock break and we haven't used it much. I think I'm pretty much done with collecting wood. unless something interesting changes my mind. I think that should be a damn near perfect roll. Let's have a quick look. Ah, exquisite. Exquisite. Right, I'll go get these back to the store. I will just show you actually. See, just on the right now, fair old bit of hailstones caused a bit of damage to the crop, but that's to be expected. Right, let me unhitch one of these and attempt to get through as tidily as possible, and then I'll go and set up another contract. See you in the next slide. Okay, 1:15, doing well for time. Pigs need a bit of feed. I've just chucked a little bit in the chickens when I picked this up. I've got this rock raking contract and there's a herbicide contract. I reckon I can smash all of these out. Sort of. What's that going on? It's going the wrong way. I need to try and get a good view of the guys, but it's just not having it. I have had to go. Oh, this is not. Worse, if anything. I did have to go and separate the two workers as they got mixed up, following each other around. I went to check on them and I thought they could get away with messing about and charging me the extra. My favourite's not there today. She's not turned up. I think I'm going the right way. No, I'm not. I thought there's a road here. Oh, strange. There is a road here, surely. Then, oh, put that there. Interesting. How do you get the field done then? Unless that's on an angle. Get through here. I suppose this is quite light on the... Ooh! I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? I think I've gone massively the wrong way. Have a quick look. No. Well. Yes. Yes, I've definitely gone hugely the wrong way. let's just take a trip out around here then. Bit of the map I've not really been to. Episode 105. New territories. A lot of weeds in this field, isn't there? Almost looks like a withered crop with a new crop growing through it. It's going to be risking it. I'll tell you what, that contract does pay well. Bounce. That contract does pay well, but we are, every hour that goes past in game is costing us 1,200 quid, so it's going to bring that down a heavy amount. Heavy amount. Still, that is what happens. We still will make a profit at the end of it. So up there, what's flashing in front of us there? It's gone. There might have been some NPCs originally on that bit. Right, in here. This is going to be quite interesting actually. I think we might have done a bit of rock breaking here, or collecting wood. Look at the sink. How much of these have we got? Fair few. That's not got a stick in it. So I'm not doing it. There's not that many actually. Halfway there. Right, I'll do this, then I'll whip down. Need to put sunflowers in that tub for the pigs, but that's fine. I can wrap it up with that. I've got that spraying. Oh, it's done, finished. That'll take a bit longer than that. Yes, I'll take this back and then I'll go back the more sensible way, and I'll go get the spraying done. And then we'll see where the cultivators are at. We're getting plenty of jobs done though while they're doing that. We're going to be pretty good financially, I'll tell you. If only it was real life. Lovely. So that's the herbicide done. Now we need to get some sunflower seeds over to the pig pen and give them a bit of a feed up. The workers are very close to being finished, so they're in for an early finish today as well. Great progress today. Let's pop that in there. I won't be able to see back. For some reason that seems to be no, it did seem to be working a bit better, but I cursed it off camera a minute ago. It was working fine. I like how that fits in there nicely. It's pleasing when you get a shed that just fits an implement well. Why have I left that open? Oh yeah, I was going to pack that down, wasn't I? Maybe not. Not at the minute. Right, let's pop that on. No, not that one. That one. Pick it up that way. I hope. That looks nice. Let me just get this underneath. Whoops. A daisy. Where did that saying come from? Whoops a daisy. Okay. Ah. Right, they've just blocked each other up. I better go and sort them two out, haven't I? I'll be a bit of weight on that. Don't think I need that now. Do. Nice little wrap up of feeding the piggies. Then we'll collect our monies. Don't need to give them a massive amount, just enough to keep them tickling on. Do a check on the animals soon as well. I can't remember who done these boxes, but they're very good. struggling to reverse up here. But look, da-da. Alrighty. We'll give them a bit of potato action. Always keep trying to put it in the actual tray, and I don't really like that. Who's that? Oh, she's bringing that back. Good on her. Make sure they've got sorghum. Yeah, but on a slight angle you can just about see when it fills up. And we'll have cereal crops hopefully next month, I'm thinking. We should probably get our money in now, shouldn't we? Have a work out of how much we're getting paid. 2 to 1, I think, on the right, so the rod breaking was 3,800. That's a bargain. Great job that is. 11 grand on the spraying, lovely. And 47 grand. We probably at about, say, 7 grand of it's probably wages, so they're well paid staff. No wonder they come at a drop of a hat. 109,000. That is incredibly encouraging, considering we were in debt up until the end of last episode. And that is where we will leave today's episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please drop us a like. If you're not subscribed yet, then do feel free to hit the subscribe button. And if you've got any comments, suggestions, ideas for mods that we could try out before the season finishes, then do feel free to put them in the comments section. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now.